At this time, I would like to ask Nathan Vanderpool to wave and be recognized as he leads us in our invocation. Now, please direct your attention to the screen as Nathan leads us in the invocation.
Please pray with me. Our Father God, how wonderful are the works of your hands. As we gather here today to celebrate a step forward into new places with new people and new experiences, let us not forget the blessings that follow behind us. For this school, which has given us a safe place to learn and a strong foundation to build upon as we take this next step into your world. For our teachers, who have so richly loved us and cared for us, even at our worst. For our families, who have cheered us on to the finish line and stood by our side through the many bumps in the road. And on this day especially, we thank you for the friends that we have found among our classmates, for all the jokes that we will laugh about in years to come, for the hardships and tears we have endured together side by side, and for your love, which has been made evident through the relationships we will carry with us beyond these walls. Let us continue to lay down our lives for each other, just as you gave up your life for each of us. Let us love each other fearlessly and seek your will earnestly all the days of our lives. In your name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to welcome you to our China Spring High School 2020 Commencement program. My name is Max Rutherford, the principal of China Spring High School. I am grateful for the opportunity to be gathered with you tonight to honor our graduates. Tonight we celebrate 13 years of hard work, commitment, and perseverance with this extraordinary group of young scholars. Our 2020 graduates have achieved many accomplishments this year, from their compassion and selfless efforts within our service organizations to their incredible academic and extracurricular awards. This group of seniors has most definitely protected the tradition of excellence so commonly associated with China Spring High School. Webster's defines commencement as the time when something begins. So there is good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. And so it is tonight that we recognize the accomplishments of these young men and women, while at the same time offer them our best wishes as they embark on the beginning of a new journey beyond the walls of China Spring High School. At this time, I would like to recognize our campus administrators, department directors, and central office staff. Due to COVID-19, not everyone could be with us this evening, while others are working to help ensure our safety during our ceremony tonight. At this time, I would like to introduce those on stage. Please stand when I call your name. Mrs. Heather Jenkins, Intermediate Principal. Mrs. Jamie Bill, Counselor. Mrs. Megan Harvey, Counselor. Mrs. Andrea Clifton, College and Career Coordinator. Mr. David Ellis, Assistant Principal. Mr. Rob Rogers, Assistant Principal. Dr. Mark Faulkner, Superintendent. Dr. Kevin Pitts, Assistant Superintendent. Mrs. Jennifer Crook, Assistant Superintendent of Instructional Services, Curriculum, and Assessment. Mrs. Leslie Smith, Director of Curriculum and Instruction. I would also like to acknowledge and thank our China Spring Board of Trustees for their service and dedication to our students. These members work countless hours without compensation to ensure that China Spring ISD delivers the best possible education to our students. Board members, please stand as I call your name. Mr. Rick Hines, President. Mr. Jeff Bradburn, Vice President. Mrs. Holly Dunham, Secretary. Mr. Bubba Galvan, Mr. Chris Garrick, Mr. Trey Oakley, and Mr. Matt Penny. China Spring High School faculty, those of you that are in attendance, please stand at this time. Teachers, thank you for your hard work, dedication, and service in helping these graduates succeed. Today represents the culmination of your efforts, and these young men and women are evidence of a job well done. Lastly, I would like to welcome and recognize the families and friends of our graduates. Thank you for giving China Spring ISD the opportunity to be a part of your child's education. We are honored to have you here tonight. I would now like to introduce the Salutatorian of the class of 2020. Miss Madison Mayfield, would you please stand? Madison is the daughter of Jordan and Eden Mayfield. She has a cumulative GPA of a 4.387. Throughout her high school years, Madison has been heavily involved in band, theater, and choir. She has served as president of the China Spring International Thespian Society Troupe and Drama Club. She is a 4-year member of the China Spring High School Select Show Choir, Soundcheck, and has lettered in band, choir, and theater, and has also competed on the state level in both band and choir. Madison will be attending Iowa State University, where she plans to study creative writing and vocal performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen as Miss Madison Mayfield delivers her salutatorian address to the class of 2020.
I think I can speak for us all when I say that this was an unexpected way to end our senior year. We expected to come back to school after spring break. We expected teachers to get on to us for catching a bad case of senioritis, or for Dr. Rutherford to tell someone to get a haircut or shave. But fate had other plans for us. Regardless of the chaos of the world around us, we made it. Here we are, together. Before we take the next step into our future and let this moment turn into another memory of our high school careers, let me share with you some of the memories that I don't think I'll ever forget. In kindergarten, we learned that you could sprout lima beans with just a wet paper towel and a Ziploc bag. In the first grade, a few of us learned that when you lean too far back in your chair, you will fall backwards, and if you grab someone else's seat to try to keep yourself from falling, you will probably bring them down with you. In the second grade, I learned that I needed glasses to be able to see properly, and that Ashlyn Springer wasn't eating extra snacks just for fun, although I still had no clue what it meant to be diabetic at this point in my life. Third grade brought the introduction of times tables and the dreaded standardized tests, along with one of the most memorable substitute teachers, Mrs. McDonald. Some of you may remember the movie I tried to write, direct, and produce in the fourth grade. You might not believe it, but I still have the unfinished footage from the days we stayed in during recess to film. Footage that proves many of you to be promising actors. Fifth grade was filled with dodgeball tournaments, Coach Harper playing Justin Bieber's Baby while we ran around the gym, and math continued to get progressively more complicated. When we hit sixth grade, we chose electives based off of our interests, and many of us found outlets for our various passions and talents. This year was also the first of many, with various band directors, Mr. Ferris, Mrs. Faulkner, and other teachers that continued to teach us as we grew. Middle school is a bit of a blur. I remember many of the fun nicknames that Mrs. Hall gave each of her students. I'm thankful for Mrs. Seal teaching us hand signs for each of the amendments within the Bill of Rights. That knowledge is something that I still remember, and I'm sure many of us used it more than once during dual credit government. Middle school band brought with it the endless supply of stories, both historical and fictional, from Mr. Laudermilk. 1 year of athletics was more than enough for me, but I could see so many of you becoming talented athletes and competitors, thanks to the coaches that pushed you to work harder every day. And now we reach freshman year. The 1 year of high school that I got to share with my sister, as did a few of you with your older siblings. As a freshman, I was reunited with Mrs. Faulkner, introduced to show choir, and was well prepared for Mr. Lange's bug project, thanks to my sister's advice. It was thrilling when the band advanced to state in the marching competition, and Friday Night Lights highlighted the football team consistently crushing their competition. Sophomore year brought a change in band directors, increasingly difficult math and science courses, and one of the most memorable musicals I've ever been a part of during my time as a China Spring Cougar. Admittedly, life was fairly rough as a junior. Tests were getting harder. Some of us started taking dual credit courses. People kept bringing up college, but we still had some pretty memorable pep rallies, and we could finally participate in Powder Puff and Power Puff. The band went to state once again, Chorale earned sweepstakes in the spring, and as always, the China Spring Cougars were excelling in UIL competitions of every category. Now look at us, done with our senior year of high school, a year that, although it was cut short, was still full of incredible memories. It was a hoot when my entire SCURD class joined in singing our presentation about solar power to the tune of The Circle of Life, just for Mrs. Lundenberg. I loved hearing about each success of our many talented sports teams, from football, soccer, basketball, and everything in between. I am incredibly impressed by the amount of talent within each China Spring athlete. And still, even though the second half of our spring semester was taken from us, the community banded together to help us in more ways than one. Just a few weeks ago, I was sitting with Carol Laudermilk at the end of her driveway as teachers, parents, strangers, and friends drove by to celebrate the class of 2020 in a way that is totally unique to us. Now that we've made the journey down memory lane, I would like to take a moment to thank the many people that made these memories possible. To my mom and dad, I love you. Thank you for coming to every band and choir concert and theatrical performance. Thank you for letting me sing as loud as I want in the house, for teaching me to be charitable and kind above anything else, and for loving me unconditionally. Cassidy, thank you for being the best sister I could have ever asked for. You helped me when I needed it most, even if I didn't think I needed the help. And I love you so much. To all of the teachers at China Spring, thank you for your hours of dedication and care that you put into teaching your students. The work you do is important in molding future generations of doctors, leaders, and creators, and I know that my future would not be as bright as it is if it weren't for the wonderful men and women that taught me. Thank you to the rest of the China Spring administrators and staff for doing your best to provide quality educators, equipment, and all of the other necessities for success. Lastly, thank you, my classmates, my friends, for making the past 13 years of my life so memorable. With the closing of this chapter of our lives comes the beginning of something brand new. Whether we're moving hours away from home to attend a university, staying close to home and still pursuing a higher education, joining one of the branches of our country's armed forces, or joining the workforce, we will do great things. In the end, it all comes back to that little lima bean we sprouted in kindergarten. So long as we put ourselves in the right environment, we will continue to grow and become something greater than what we currently are. Before I close my remarks, I have one last memory to share. One morning a couple years ago, I was caught in the hall by Mrs. Faulkner and Mrs. Notley, and the conversation wound up talking about graduation. In that moment, thinking my likelihood of actually giving a speech to be quite slim, I made a promise that I would sing during my remarks, and I won't break that promise. So, in words borrowed from a well-known musical, words that I have sung to those who graduated before us, words that would have been sung to us at baccalaureate. Who can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you for changing me, my friends, and go Cougs.
At this time, please direct your attention to the screen as Dr. Mark Faulkner, Superintendent of Schools, addresses the senior class of 2020.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome all the community members, family members, and friends of the graduates, as well as teachers and staff members, school board members, administrators, and most importantly, the class of 2020. We are truly so thankful that you all could be here tonight. Tonight is a special night for so many people in this stadium. I can say with confidence that everyone is very proud to be associated with the class of 2020. When May rolls around each year, I start to think about what it is that I want to share with the class at their graduation ceremony. This year's unique because you all have experienced something that no other graduating class has had to experience. You basically lost the last 3 months of your senior year. Who would have thought that the last time you guys would have walked the halls of CSHS as students would have been March the 6th? Who would have thought that your baseball or your softball seasons would end so quickly? Who knew that your soccer season would end with no state playoffs? Or your track and tennis seasons would end with just a few matches or races? Who could have guessed that you would lose prom, awards night, and almost your graduation ceremony? None of us did. What I want to talk to you about tonight is taking time to appreciate what and who you have in your life and not taking anything for granted as you move forward. I know it is easy to sometimes fall in a routine and to just expect things to continue as they always have. You'll have your softball game on Friday night. You'll have that tennis match next week. Your soccer team will go deep into the playoffs. Although you might dread it sometimes, you'll get up early on Monday morning and head to school. That was until one day when none of those things happened. This experience has taught you that things can change in the blink of an eye. I don't want to dwell on the whole COVID-19 experience because I know most of you are sick of hearing about it. What I want to focus on is using your life experiences to guide you as you map your way on your journey through life. Use past experiences to show you the roads you do not want to travel again. Some of those roads need huge road closed signs because you know you do not want to go there again. Moving forward, many of the roads will be untraveled, maybe a little scary, and sometimes confusing. But you're going to travel those roads anyway, because that's how we learn and we grow. Learn from new experiences each time you travel a new road. Some of those will be great experiences, and you will want to travel those routes again and again. Yet, some might not be as pleasant, and you're going to want to go back and get those road closed signs from high school and put them up. However, even those unpleasant experiences shape who we are and who we are destined to become. They teach us things about ourselves, and they teach us things about other people we encounter on those roads. Up to this point, most of you have been traveling on basically the same path. You've all been to the same school, walking the same halls, and going to a lot of the same events. But now, this is where the road branches off into many different directions. You all are choosing which direction you want to travel. Some of you will continue your education at a 2-year institution or a 4-year university. Some of you plan to enter the workforce and start your careers. Some of you brave men and women in this class are entering the service and plan to protect all of our freedoms. Even if you think you have the route all planned out, it's okay to make a U-turn now and then. Sometimes you realize that the path you were dreaming about is not all that cracked up to be. It is okay to try a different direction. Regardless of the path you're going to take in July or August, all of you are likely on your last few months at home with your families. Take advantage of this time. Live each day as it could be your last, as you never know what this world has in store for us. Don't take any of the things or the people in your life for granted. Maya Angelou has a quote that many of you have probably heard. She said, "I've learned that people forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Tell your parents or guardians, your grandparents, siblings, and friends how thankful you are for them and that you love them often. Share lots of hugs with your loved ones. Make some long-lasting memories during these next few months and make the people in your life feel valued. As you're living your best life over the next few years, traveling the road of life, riding with the windows down, feeling the wind blowing through your hair, don't take for granted that things will always be like this. Soak up the moments. Invest in the people around you. Be engaged in your classes, your activities, your groups, and your loved ones. Don't take life for granted. And remember this, chase your dreams, but always know that no matter where your path may take you, you can always find your way back home. Class of 2020, I am so proud of each and every one of you. Go out and represent your family name and China Spring ISD well. Best of luck, and see you all down the road. Go Cougs.
It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the Valedictorian for the class of 2020. Mr. Davis Golden, would you please stand? Davis is the son of Julie and Jeff Golden and the brother of 2017 Valedictorian Blake Golden. He has a cumulative GPA of 4.543. Throughout high school, Davis was involved in Student Council, Cougars in Action, and the National Honor Society. He lettered in golf and basketball and holds the school record for rebounds in a game, as well as for blocks in a season and career. He was committed to his teammates and coaches and valued the team before himself. Davis has a passion for learning that ranges from math and science to music. Of his many activities and interests, his favorite is playing in a band with some of his China Spring High School friends. Their band is Uncle Jason and the Boys, and features other graduates, Kate Bell, Preston Springer, and Jackson Wright. In the fall, Davis plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in nuclear engineering. Please direct your attention to the screen as the 2020 China Spring High School Valedictorian, Mr. Davis Golden, addresses the senior class.
I want to begin by welcoming all the parents, family, and friends that were able to make it here and support us tonight. And if you're only watching the graduation on the live stream at home, I'm sorry to say, but you probably didn't crack the list of anyone's top 8 favorite people. On second thought, if you're enjoying this from the comfort of your home, well, maybe you did after all. I also want to thank all the teachers, coaches, administrators, and staff that supported and encouraged us along the way. Lastly, a special thanks to all the people that organized this graduation tonight. Given the strange circumstances, we really appreciate you all for making it happen. You know, I'll be honest, I've never been a huge fan of public speaking, and it's pretty weird to be talking to a video camera right now, so just bear with me, and I'll try to keep this short so we can all get out of here. These past 2 months have really been one of the strangest semesters in history. You know, for us seniors, we had almost our entire last semester taken away from us due to circumstances outside of anyone's control. And for many of the traditional senior events, well, we'll just not get to experience them. But seniors, I think we can successfully say we pulled off the best senior skip day ever. At this point during most graduation speeches, right about now is where I'd start reciting some insightful quotes or rattling off some bits of wisdom. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I know what's best. But I just hope we can think carefully and give consideration to whatever it is that we decide to do in life. As we leave this field and walk out of this stadium, we move on to the next chapter of our lives. Wherever we all end up, I just hope we can all be open to new ideas and experiences. It's easy to get complacent and think we always know what's best. I hope we can continue to challenge ourselves and our ideas, be open to seeing things from a different point of view, and maybe learn from those things who think differently than we do. It's easy to stay in our comfort zone. I know I probably do more than I should, but maybe we need to challenge what's comfortable sometimes. Maybe that's what it takes to do something great. We might not always agree with those around us, but sometimes it's best just to agree to disagree. Trying to understand their point of view is really the only way we're going to reach a middle ground. We can benefit from approaching our interactions with others with the intent to actually understand different views instead of just immediately disagreeing with what anyone that doesn't share our beliefs says. Class of 2020, it doesn't matter what you do or where you end up going. It's now time to go make the most of it. All right, I think I've been talking long enough for one night. Congratulations, graduates. It really has been quite the journey. Thank you again for everyone for being here and supporting us along the way. Good night, and go Cougs.
Class of 2020, will you please stand? Mr. Hines and members of the China Spring ISD Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that the students of the China Spring High School class of 2020 have met all the qualifications set forth by the China Spring Independent School District and the state of Texas. Thereby, they are qualified to receive diplomas and are entitled to all the rights and privileges of said diplomas. You may be seated. At this time, we will recognize our graduates.
Ayla Dorothy May Ann Alberti, United States Air Force. Ashley Nicole Allen, University of North Texas. University of North Texas Excellence Eagle Scholarship. China Spring High School Art Club Scholarship. Lauren Elizabeth Allen, University of North Texas. University of North Texas Excellence North Texas Scholarship. Ethan Richard Allison, United States Air Force. Leslie Kathleen Anderson, McLennan Community College. China Spring High School Ex-Student Association. China Spring Art Club Scholarship. Nicholas Carey Avelos, Texas State Technical College. Richard William Avery II, United States Marine Corps. Race Anderson Baker, Baylor University. Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship. Baylor Virtual Event Scholarship. China Spring Band Booster Scholarship. Mallory Elizabeth Ballman, Baylor University. Baylor University Tuition Waiver Scholarship. Department of Public Safety Officer Association Scholarship. Joshua Garrett Begessi, McLennan Community College. Cade Clements Bell, Texas A&M University. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship, China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship, China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Madeline Kate Beal, Baylor University. China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship. China Spring High School Cheer Booster Scholarship. Peace Officers Memorial Foundation Scholarship. Aaron Jacob Blankenship, McLennan Community College. Caitlin May Boisford, United States Army. Kelly Marie Booth, McLennan Community College. Brady Lauren Boyd, University of North Texas. Helena Marisol Bravo, Texas Christian University. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. China Spring High School National Honor Scholarship. Darren Sotashi Rigman, University of Texas at Arlington. University of Texas at Arlen, Maverick Scholarship. Joseph Tillman Bruno. James Baker Carpenter, Texas State Technical College. DeMajor Jaheim Chadwick, McLennan Community College. Cindy Ann Renee Cheek, McLennan Community College. Nathan Cole Churchman, McLennan Community College. Wyatt Hunter Churchman, McLennan Community College. Abigail May Clinton, McLennan Community College. China Spring High School Choir Booster Club Scholarship. Frances Sophia Kloop, McLennan Community College. Riley Lynn Cook, Texas State Technical College. Sarah Jean Crane, University of Texas at Dallas. Jonathan Marshall Crawford, McClinney Community College. Madison Kiara Crook, Tarleton State University. China Spring Athletic Trainer Scholarship, China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship, China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Madison Grace Curley, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Isabel Ruth Douglas, Biola University. Biola University Eagles Academic Scholarship. China Spring High School International Thespian Society Scholarship. Lauren Audrey Dunham, Baylor University. Baylor University President's Gold Scholarship. Baylor University Invitation to Excellence Scholarship. China Spring Texas Booster Scholarship. China Spring High School National Honor Society Scholarship. China Spring Band Booster Scholarship. Cougars for Change Scholarship. Monique Nasha Dury, Texas A&M University Commerce. Sean Carter Foundation Scholarship. Joshua Scott Edwards, Texas A&M University. Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo Scholarship. China Spring Baseball Booster Scholarship. China Spring Boys Basketball Scholarship. China Spring Youth Athletic Association Scholarship. China Spring High School National Honor Society Scholarship. China Spring High School Student Council Scholarship. China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship. Catalina Ivana Escobedo, University of North Texas. Jacob Tyler Everett, Texas State University. Texas State University Distinguished Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. Cassidy Kinsey Fabianchi, McLennan Community College. Lucas Alexander Fender, Nassau Community College. Gabriel Scott Field, Texas A&M University Kingsville, Fordman Fund. Texas A&M University Kingsville Track and Field Scholarship. China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship. China Spring Cross Country Booster Scholarship. China Spring High School Ex-Student Association Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Kennedy Brooke Fisk, Texas Tech University. Haley Sienna Flores, McLennan Community College. John Alexander Flores, McLennan Community College. Madeline Marie Flores, Cisco College. Cisco College Soccer Scholarship. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. China Spring Volleyball Booster Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Billy Robert Gaines, United States Army. Isaac Galindo, McLennan Community College. Matthew Tyler Gammon, University of North Texas. Edgar Jesus Garcia. Sean Damian Garner, United States Navy. Brian Xavier Calentano Garza, Texas State University. Texas State University Distinguished Scholarship, China Spring Football Scholarship, China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship. Colton Ryan Gleaton, McLennan Community College. Davis William Golden, Texas A&M University. 2020 Jimmy Kendrick Memorial Scholarship, David Smokes Academic All-Star Scholarship, China Spring Boys Basketball Booster Scholarship, China Spring High School's Principal Award Scholarship, the Emily Ann Stevens Memorial Scholarship. Julia Marie Gorman, University of Houston. China Spring Art Club Scholarship, China Spring Senior Art Scholarship, China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Taylor Cade Greiner, Howard Payne University. Howard Payne University Central Texas Scholarship, China Spring Baseball Booster Scholarship. Skylar Brandon Haberl, Texas State Technical College. Hunter Mason Habiger, McLennan Community College. McLennan Community College Music Scholarship. Courtney Aline Hampton, Blinn College. McLennan County Junior Livestock Show Scholarship, McLennan County Go Texas Scholarship, Scholarship for Military Children, Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo Scholarship, China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Danielle McKenzie Hancock, McLennan Community College, China Spring Young Farmer Scholarship. Madeline Aline Harrell, McLennan Community College. Conrad Joseph Harville, Baylor University. Cooper James Harville, Baylor University. Olivia Celeste Hawkins, McLennan Community College. Daniel Wayne Henderson, McLennan Community College. Give Me Liberty Scholarship, McLennan Community College Theater Scholarship, McLennan Community College Choir Scholarship, Exceptional Youth Scholarship, Urban Scholarship Fund, Career Enjoyment Scholarship. Alec James Hill. Levi Gary Hope, McLennan Community College. Jeffrey Tanner Holland, Texas State Technical College. Fallon Murray Hull, McLennan Community College. Waker Striders Club Scholarship, China Spring High School Cheer Booster Scholarship, China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship. Julianne Sinclair Humphreys, Baylor University. Baylor University Academic Recognition Scholarship. Carly Elizabeth Hunter, McLennan Community College. Erica Kathleen Hunter, McLennan Community College. Ethan Paul Eilenfeld. Caleb Ryan Iverson, St. Louis University. St. Louis University Tuition Scholarship, China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. Emily Marie Jenkins, Texas A&M University. China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship, China Spring Cross Country Booster Scholarship, China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship, China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship, and Easton's Name Scholarship. Trevor Michael Johnson. Victoria Lynn Justiniano. Tabitha Rosemary Keat, Texas State University. Texas State University Achievement Scholarship, China Spring Texas Booster Scholarship, China Spring High School Student Council Scholarship, Cougars in Action Scholarship. Dylan James King, Baylor University. Baylor University Provost Gold Scholarship, China Spring Band Booster Scholarship. Ashlyn Danae Klaus, McLennan Community College. Aubrey Renee Kletka, McLennan Community College. Jacob Kyle Kulagowski, Texas State University. China Spring Football Booster Scholarship, China Spring Baseball Booster Scholarship. Jenna Nicole Kulagowski, Cisco College. Cisco College Volleyball Scholarship, China Spring Volleyball Booster Scholarship, China Spring Softball Booster Scholarship. Riley Jaden Land, Tarleton State University. Taylor Grace Larson, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Caleb Donovan Law. Kara Brooke Loudermilk, Texas A&M University. Amy Leanne Lamaster, Texas State Technical College. Logan Joseph LeMay, Texas State Technical College. Allison Page Lid, McLennan Community College. China Spring Electric Blues Scholarship, China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship. Timothy Adam Love, Stephen F. Austin State University. Rebecca Ann Lovins, McLennan Community College. Sierra Nicole Lloyd, Tarleton State University. Colton Ryan Lucas, Baylor University. Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship, China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship, China Spring High School Student Council Scholarship. Michael Wayne Matheny, McLennan Community College. Rebecca Grace Matlock, St. Edward's University. St. Edward's University President's Distinguished Scholarship. Jarrett Andrew May, Charleston State University. Charleston State University Presidential Scholarship. China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship. China Spring Boys Basketball Booster Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship. Madison Noel Mayfield, Iowa State University. Iowa State University Adventure Award. Iowa State University Exploration Award. China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship. China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship. Maura Eileen McCarthy, McLennan Community College. Jacoby Christopher McCauley, McLennan Community College. McLennan Community College Scholarship. Armani Mark McKee, McLennan Community College. Aislinn Rose Malore, McLennan Community College. Ian Patrick Malore, Texas State Technical College. Preston Wilson Miles, Lone Star Community College. Bethany Lee Mitchell, McLennan Community College. National FFA Scholarship. Mary Green Memorial Scholarship. McLennan County Go Texans Scholarship. Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. China Spring Young Farmer Scholarship. Anthony Stephen Mix, Blaine College. Victoria Michelle Mix. Cameron Joseph Molkenberg, Tarleton State University. China Spring Choir Booster Scholarship. China Spring Athletic Booster Student Manager Scholarship. Mason Wayne Morris, Texas State Technical College. Dalton Lee Muscle, McLennan Community College. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. Lane William Necessary, Texas State Technical College. China Spring Young Farmer Scholarship. Philip Wynn, Tarrant County College. Digital Responsibility Scholarship. Biswa Nurula, Texas Women's College. Madeline Lee Otojima, Texas State University. Texas State University Distinguished Scholarship. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. China Spring High School National Honor Society Scholarship. China Spring Electric Blue Scholarship. China Spring High School Principals Award Scholarship. The Judy Hole Scholarship. China Spring Bosqueville Area Lions Club Scholarship. Sophia Delane OJ, Texas State Technical College. Texas State Technical College grant. Mallory Rianne Overcast, Sam Houston State University, Texas Department of Public Safety Scholarship of Communities Foundation of Texas. Michaela Celeste Pack, University of Mary Hardin Baylor, China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship. Alejandro Manuel Palacios. Brenda Yasmin Palacios, McLennan Community College. Ethan Eric Pardun, McLennan Community College. Elizabeth Claire Paul, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. University of Mary Hardin Baylor Chancellor Scholarship. University of Mary Hardin Baylor Crusader Scholarship. China Spring Softball Booster Scholarship. Kaylon Jaquarius Keyshawn Peoples, Hardin Simmons University. Hardin Simmons University Dean Scholarship. Caleb James Petty, Coffeyville Community College. Coffeyville Community College Soccer Scholarship. Blake Edward Phillips, McLennan Community College. McLennan Community College General Scholarship. Gavin Jeremiah Pollock, McLennan Community College. Jabril Rockman Powell, Bethel College. Tyler Sexton Prince, Texas State Technical College. Kaylee Marie Prouty, McLennan Community College. Kirsten Nicole Pugh, McLennan Community College. China Spring Athletic Scholarship. China Spring High School Student Council Scholarship. China Spring Youth Athletic Association Eddie Ove Memorial Scholarship. Ashlyn Nicole Questel, McLennan Community College. Emily Caroline Ray, Tarleton State University. Kendall Page Richards, Baylor University. Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship. China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship. China Spring Volleyball Booster Scholarship. China Springs Girls Basketball Booster Scholarship. Landon Thomas Richards, McLennan Community College. Penelope Luann Reinhardt, McLennan Community College. Claire Emily Reisinger, University of Oklahoma. University of Oklahoma Non-Resident Freshman Scholarship. Caitlin Elaine Robinson. Marcus Javier Rodriguez, McLennan Community College. Mia Danielle Rorick, McLennan Community College. Aiden Lewis Rogers, McLennan Community College. Natasha May Rooney, McLennan Community College, China Spring Young Farmer Scholarship. Monica Lynn Elizabeth Rose, McLennan Community College. Mason Heath Roy, McLennan Community College. Deanna Faith Sandage, McLennan Community College. Elijah Raul Sardinetta, McLennan Community College. Preston Scott Saunders, Dallas Baptist University. Dallas Baptist University Christian Leader Scholarship. Dallas Baptist University Christian Service Scholarship. Dallas Baptist University Patriot Honor Award. Lindsay Elise Schiller, Howard Payne University. Howard Payne University Yellow Jacket Scholarship. China Spring Track and Field Booster Scholarship. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Chandler Deegan Scrimsher. Victoria Elizabeth Schubert, Baylor University. Baylor University Tuition Remission Scholarship. Baylor University Academic Scholarship. Macy Lyndon Slaughter, Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. China Spring Girls Basketball Booster Scholarship. Holden Tyler Slocum, Texas State University. Jace Reagan Smith, McLennan Community College. Kella Sebastian Smith, Tarleton State University. Kirsten Veronica May Smith, McLennan Community College. Brett Randall Spell, Texas State Technical College, the Justin Hatch Memorial Scholarship. Ashlyn Marie Springer, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. University of Mary Hardin Baylor Honors Scholarship. China Spring Electric Blue Scholarship. Preston Ambrose Springer, Texas State University. Texas State University Distinguished Scholarship. China Spring Boys Basketball Booster Scholarship. Leah Lynn Stickler, Tarleton State University. Austin J. Swindon, Texas State Technical College. Blake William Taggart, Northwestern State University. Northwestern State University Presidential Scholarship. Northwestern State University Academic Excellence Scholarship. Northwestern State University Outstanding Student Scholarship. China Spring High School National Honor Society Scholarship. Joshua Jeray Thomas, Navarro College. China Spring Football Booster Scholarship, the Tom Oliver Memorial Scholarship. Rebecca Maylee Thornsberry, McLennan Community College. Nicholas Russell Tibbs, Baylor University. Baylor University Tuition Remission Scholarship. Daniel Aaron Tiedman, Texas Tech University. Texas Tech University President Merit Scholarship. China Spring Tennis Booster Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Catherine Elizabeth Tiedman, Texas Tech University. Texas Tech University Presidential Merit Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship. China Spring Electric Blues Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Kai Miguel Torres. Allison Isabel Trammell, Southwestern University. China Spring High School National Honor Society Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Alex Jean Ann Troxel, University of North Dakota. Kenneth Roy Ulibarri III, Blaine College. Nathan August Vanderpool, Baylor University. Baylor University's President's Gold Scholarship. China Spring Cross Country Booster Scholarship. Shane Hunter Varga, the University of Texas at Tyler. HOT Electric Co-op Scholarship. Erasmo Vera Jr., University of North Texas. Mabry Eileen Veselka, Tarleton State University. Mason Reed Veselka, McLennan Community College. China Spring Band Booster Scholarship. Camden Elliott Webster, McLennan Community College. The Crumpler Foundation Scholarship. Zoe Mackenzie Westbrook, Seattle University. Seattle University Academic Achievement Scholarship. China Spring Art Club Scholarship. China Spring Senior Art Club Scholarship. China Spring ISD Education Foundation Scholarship. Cameron James Wheeler, Texas State Technical College. Keelan Avery White, Texas A&M University. China Spring Soccer Booster Scholarship. China Spring Spanish Club Scholarship. Chloe Cadence Wiley, University of North Texas. Christopher Lee Williams, Houston Tillotson University. Cameron Page Williams, McLennan Community College. Elena Sky Wilson, Ranger College. Ranger College Volleyball Scholarship. Alex Marie Wilson, McLennan Community College. Grace Catherine Wilson, Baylor University. Baylor University's Provost Gold Scholarship. Jackson Travis Wright, Baylor University. Baylor University Dean's Gold Scholarship. China Spring Boys Basketball Booster Scholarship. China Spring UIL Academic Scholarship.
I will.
At this time, I would like to thank Mr. Colin Aldridge for calling all of those names perfectly. Also at this time, I would like to ask Ms. Kirsten Pugh, Class President for the Class of 2020, to please stand. And now, direct your attention to the screen as she has you turn your rings and tassels.
Will the 2020 graduates please stand? It is now my honor as the senior class president to lead my fellow graduates of the class of 2020 in the turning of our class rings. And now we will turn our tassels. Thank you.
Graduates, this stage of your education is now complete. As you embark on the next journey of your life, remember that great things are yet to be accomplished. You are equipped with the knowledge and skills to be successful in all of your endeavors. Set your goals high and reach for the stars. Congratulations, and may God bless you. At this time, I would like to ask Lauren Dunham to please wave. Once again, please direct your attention to the screen as Lauren leads us in our benediction.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Dear Lord, as we gather here today, sitting 6 feet apart from one another to celebrate an important milestone in all of our lives, we'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be able to gather in person and see our classmates and teachers again before we go off to begin a new chapter of our lives. Thank you for allowing us the chance to celebrate our accomplishments together as a school and with our community. Lord, we thank you for each teacher, staff member, and administrator that has impacted our lives, Throughout our journey, they have loved us, encouraged us, and helped us to mold into the people we are today. Without them, we would not be standing here. Thank you for our families and our community who have stood by us and helped us throughout this long journey in both the good and the bad times. Thank you for the friends that we have made, the laughs we have shared, and the memories that we will never forget. Thank you for our parents who have been our biggest cheerleaders. They continue to always believe in us and have pushed us to work very hard every day. Lord, I pray that as we go out of this place that we begin to see the next part of the plan that you have for each of us. Guide our steps as we approach this new and exciting adventure. I pray that as we leave China Spring High School, that we are beacons of light to others and that everywhere we go, your light and your love shine through us. Isaiah 40:29-31 states, "He gives strength to those who are tired. He gives power to those who are weak. Even young people become worn out and get tired. Even the best of them trip and fall. But those who trust in the Lord will receive new strength. They will fly as high as eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not grow weak." I pray that as we move on to our next adventure, that you give each and every one of us the strength to soar like eagles and the perseverance to push toward our goals. Thank you so much for the opportunity to move on from this place and to grow in new and exciting ways as we take a huge leap into the next part of our journey. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's ceremony. In an effort to comply with state COVID-19 regulations, we must release those in attendance by section to ensure we maintain social distancing. Out of respect to the graduates, please remain seated until all graduates have left the field. At that time, the PA announcer will begin calling sections to be released. There will be a staff member in your aisle that will assist you as to when your section can exit the stadium. Again, thank you so much for attending tonight's graduation ceremony as we celebrate the class of 2020.